Hey guys, welcome back to Macros Monday. Today I am by myself here in the gym. Jason is on vacation, so giving him a break, and we're going to do Macros Monday. Of course, all our videos like usual, so keep tuning in. Today I want to talk to you about our 5 effects or 5 components of metabolism. So some of these you can control. I guess in a sense all of them you can control, but some you can control more than others. So the 5 things are, first of all, basal metabolic rate. So your basal metabolic rate are basically how much energy your body has to expend in order to keep itself surviving, running vital functions, things like breathing and organ function, basal metabolic rate. That normally takes up about 70% of your overall energy expenditure per day. So just the fact of living takes up most of the vast majority of your caloric expenditure per day. After that, we have resting metabolic rate. So this is similar to your BMR, but it also includes things like blinking, and most importantly in our world, things like protein synthesis. All right, and so this can take up another 10 to 20% dependent upon the person. Normally, about 10% of your overall metabolism comes from your resting metabolic rate. The third thing that we take into consideration is known as the thermic effect of food, or TEF. And the thermic effect of food is literally how much energy your body goes through consuming food. So that's things mostly considering digestion, right? So how much does your body have to work to digest the food you're actually eating? And the number one thing that the highest thermogenic effect of food is actually protein. So you want to make sure that you're getting all of your protein in. That is why when people get on macros or another meal plan and the protein uptake is so high, you'll actually find that the metabolic rate goes up as well because the body has to work harder just to digest that food. Next, number 4, we have your exercise activity, right? So the things that you come into the gym, whether it's going for a run with your friends, or it's hitting a CrossFit class here with us, or wherever it is that you are, or you're going to Orange Theory, or you're going to yoga, or you're going swimming, whatever it is that you're doing for being active, playing sports, that amount of expenditure is known as your energy quotient, or how much energy you're burning through the day by exercise, right? And that varies greatly by person, right? A very active, maybe triathlete, for example, or a CrossFit Games athlete or professional athlete is going to have a much higher EA than is just a sedentary person with a desk job, even if that sedentary person comes to a CrossFit gym every day or 4 times a week or whatever it is. Those numbers are going to vary. And then finally, guys, we have what is known as NEAT, right? So that is everything else that comes into the day that outside of the gym and outside of breathing and outside of protein synthesis and synthesizing various fibers and the eating and whatnot. This is like, do you sit or stand at work? Are you fidgety? So if you think about yourself when you sit down, are you somebody who's always tapping their foot? Are you moving your hands a lot? Are you always playing with something? Do you have to be in constant motion? You have a pretty high NEAT. In contrast, people who are very, very sedentary, they sit around a lot, sit all day at the desk, don't really move a lot, aren't kind of active like that, will have a lower NEAT. And this one I like a lot because this can be really impactful on weight loss. Little things you can do to make the NEAT one improve and actually help you burn more body fat are things like taking a walk around the office every 20 minutes, getting a standing desk, going for a walk at lunch, taking walking meetings, just things to get your body moving. Even things like housework, right, have a pretty high NEAT quotient for them. So that's the one that you guys can really control. You can control exercise and you can control NEAT. And you can control your thermic effect of foods. If you think about it, you have over half of your overall metabolic rate, things that you can control. So 3 tips for you out of that, guys. Eat more protein. All right, you'll burn more calories doing so. Number 2, exercise, at least something, whether, like I said, whether it's running or CrossFit or going for a walk with your friends, whatever it is, sports, do something. And then finally, for your NEAT, get up, move around, stand at your desk, try to move around every hour or so at work, just to kind of build that number up a bit more throughout the day. Okay, if you have any questions about Macros Monday or anything you want me or Jason when he comes back to cover, put it in the comment section below the video, and if not, we'll see you next week.